It's crazy to think that Avalanche AVAX is still testing bear market prices. This is probably one of the few top 20 projects that are still in this range. I would say Avalanche is in the conversation and directly competing with Solana, Cardano, Binance, even Ethereum. Any of those L1s, you can put it to the test with AVAX. And mind you, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by the AVAX team in any way, and I am currently invested in AVAX at the making of this video. And let's not forget that FIFA dropped Algorand and moved over to AVAX so that they can power their new Layer 1 blockchain. And for me personally, this is a sleeper pick. If this wanted to test the all-time highs from 2021, you're still looking at about a 587% move from current price. And that's just to test the all-time high. I do think in a parabolic altcoin season, AVAX could do really well, especially considering this news with FIFA. You have Off the Grid, which is going to be a really exciting game. That's one of the few AAA games that exist in the crypto space, or at least that are integrated directly with Web3 and blockchain. They're working with the California DMV, so that's millions, if not billions, of transactions going through the blockchain. And in terms of usability, scalability, all that stuff, it is one of the better options in terms of the current Layer 1 choices. Which, by the way, if you want to join us in the EPIQ trading floor, it is free to sign up. We are the world's first social media that's built for traders. And our trading mentorship program is at 70% capacity. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description as well as in the video so that you can sign up for the EPIQ trading floor. Now, when we are zoomed in on AVAX, we can see on the daily we're in a bearish crossover, so I wouldn't be surprised if this wanted to have a little bit more of a downtrend. We can see based on the Fibonacci, we have been testing into the EPIQ golden pocket, which is really strong to see long term. That means that from this impulse move, if we want to break out, we could easily see this get up to about $38. On the 4-hour, you're in a bullish crossover as well, but volume is outflowing at the moment, which is something to keep in mind. And if Bitcoin wants to sell off or wants to retrace a little bit more, let's say under 100,000 one last time, we could see AVAX drop with it, including the majority of other altcoins in the crypto space. And then going to the hourly, you can see bullish crossover, good volume, but relatively overbought per se based on the CCI. So it would be nice to see this take another move, but in the short to medium term, it is relatively bearish, and you really are going to want to watch Bitcoin. But all in all, when Bitcoin dominance wants to sell off and money starts to flow into these altcoins, and in particular the alternative Layer 1 solutions, and especially considering if AVAX was to get a couple ETFs listed, because I don't think they have any ETFs currently, that could be something that could drive a parabolic movement in price action because of all the institutional money that would be flowing into AVAX. So I'll leave you all with that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you want to come trade with me, go check out the EPIQ trading floor. I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're tuning in the world, and I'll see you in the next video.